It's all personal preference. So best, like right now, who's the best? Jay-Z or Drake? Personal preference. Me, I respect both artists, but my style of rap and what I listen to is completely different from Jay-Z and or Drake. Drake is mainstream entertainment. Jay-Z he has a little bit of everything, but still, I like aggressive, crazy shit.
Plastic surgery, middle fingers up and hold them high to the sky. It's time to wake up, 'cause tonight we go.
Good morning, y'all. It's Demise Music and Entertainment here. My brother hit me up last night. He has a couple questions about this music shit, which is good. I'm glad when people ask, whether it's family, whether it's you guys on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. It means a lot. The goal has been 1,000 subscribers. You know, I want to reach that number and then just keep putting out better content, more frequent content, and just overall to help you guys out. That's one of my main goals. I have like 4 or 5 long-term life goals, and that is definitely one of them, is to build up enough information from my past experience that you can attain in your life, shed some light, show you some golden nuggets that you could take with you on your journey through music, life, whatever. So basically, here is some very, very, very valuable information. This I should have learned a long time ago, because it would have opened me up a lot more to a wider range of, not music necessarily, because I've grown up with rap, R&B, hip hop, rock and roll, heavy metal, right? But what I mean is this ego of you're pretty good, right? So like, let's say I know I'm pretty talented when it comes to making music, when it comes to rapping. So is a lot of other fucking people. So just because you think you might be good, do not look down upon other people. And don't, if there's a rapper that's super on the charts and you don't like that rapper because they are say like they're more mainstream or something like that, and you're super underground, or Eminem, you're like, oh, Eminem's too poetic and he talks about life too much, he's complaining too much. Stop right fucking there. I'm telling you right now, stop right there. That's where your ego's coming in, and you're like, oh, well, that person at the top, I can change that, I could be better. Okay, if you want to be better than that person, then shut the fuck up, get to work, start working on it. Because the more you talk about that other person and talk shit like, oh, Eminem speaks too much about his life, Tupac speaks too much about his life. I did that, you know what I mean? I used to do that. And that's like, my stories, I got this certain way, and you know what? Stop right there. I stopped doing that too, right? So you want to stop, you want to pause and say, let me learn from this artist. Kendrick Lamar, he's on the radio every day. Black Panther movie, he's set for life now. Doing music for movies, come on. So basically, you know, before, the old me would have been like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, but then now I'm like, hey, congratulate and learn. Learn from the best. Learn from the ones that are above you. And see, that's the thing right there. Before, me and a lot of other people I know, they would not admit that these people are quote unquote the best, or that they're great. Okay? They're great. The best is personal preference. So like for me, I could be like, oh, Tupac was the best. You might say Biggie was the best. Someone else might say Big Pun was the best. It's all personal preference. So best, like right now, who's the best? Jay-Z or Drake? Personal preference. Me, I respect both artists, but my style of rap and what I listen to is completely different from Jay-Z and or Drake. Drake is mainstream entertainment. Jay-Z he has a little bit of everything, but still, I like aggressive, crazy shit. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not gonna discredit Jay-Z or Drake, Because who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? To be a hater and to be a shit talker is going to keep you low. Okay? If you're talking shit about Jay-Z and Drake, you're probably talking shit about your local artists. And if you're talking shit about your local artists, you look in the mirror and you're not happy with your goddamn self, man. That right? I mean, that's just the way it goes, man. It gets very psychological. There's a rich guy named Dan Bilzerian or something like that. He's a multi-millionaire because of gambling. And he started off Navy SEAL, honorable discharge. And he said, I got rich at poker because I understood the game. I understood how to read people. I just understood how to read people. He's a very deep person. So it's not necessarily poker that made him rich. He, in his mind, was already smart and was like, oh, I can just utilize poker because, our brains go a million different directions, man. You know what I mean? So he's like, oh, I'm good at reading people. I find out this person's story. If the money means a lot to them, if the money doesn't mean shit to them, I see where they're coming from. I see everything, and then I could just know if they're bluffing or if they're not bluffing. And he's won $54 million in like a week and a half. So with music, it's very psychological too. It's deeper than just like, oh yeah, here's my rap, like the way that someone comes off in a song, the delivery, the visuals, the videos, everything is all freaking captured. And if it's not authentic, people are going to understand and say, oh, this guy's half-assing it, or he's not really about it. He or she's not really about it. So let me recap this whole thing, because this is very, very, very important information here. If you're starting out and you're rapping, be super humble, okay? Be very, very humble. Be aggressive and know when to stick your middle fingers up at somebody, okay? So if someone's deliberately talking shit to you or deliberately telling you to change your style because they don't like it, then middle fingers up to them. But if they're suggesting, hey, maybe you should change up your lyrics, then be humble and listen to that. If they say, oh, you should listen to this Eminem song or this Drake song or this Jay-Z song, say, you know what? All right, I will. Okay? It never fucking hurts. Who cares if you don't like their music? Listen to it. There's a reason why that person is recommending that to you. If they said, go listen to this Metallica song, I'm a rapper though, go fucking listen to it, because music is music. Stuff resonates. Notes, keys, lyrics. I mean, be open to everything. Okay? And think deep about it. Okay? Another one is, here's another little golden nugget for you. I just gave you one golden nugget. Here's a second golden nugget. A little bonus. You're gonna want to figure this shit the fuck out and say, is this what I really want to do? Is this my life? Okay? Like Joe Rogan said on his podcast, he said, people said, oh yeah, I want to do UFC, MMA fighting. And Joe Rogan says, okay, let me ask you, are you serious about this? Are you going to do this for a living? Are you going to wake up, train, eat right, train, eat right, train? Are you going to not have any other distractions, no plan Bs, because you have to be 110% dedicated to this shit? Same goes for anything. Anything. Not just music, not just MMA fighting, career, doctor. If you want to be a doctor, you're going to have to wake up, stay up all night, study, and become a doctor. That takes years upon years, right? If you want to become an actor, Denzel Washington, Brad Pitt, all those guys. You know what I mean? You never hear about the success. I mean, you never hear about the journey. You always hear about the success. And then when you hear about the journey, Keanu Reeves, one of the craziest actors stories out there. Jim Carrey, broke. Him and his family were sometimes sleeping in their van and stuff like that, growing up in cold Canada. So yeah, those are two words of wisdom, two nuggets, and I'm excited for everybody that is subscribed lately, and just realize that I'm here for yous. This is stuff that I have learned from people, mentors, artists, videos, reading, just information upon information. All right, guys, Demise Music and Entertainment, thank you all so much.